So can you mention something crazy a friend did that leaves you amazed and grateful at the same time? So today, basically, we'll be talking about crazy things that we have done for friendship, whether directly, to us, or to people that we know, something we have done or that other people have actually done to us. But before we get down to that, usually on this show we have the game show, which is the unique opener to the show. So as usual, we have two games and you will choose which one you want to play. So there is the word game, which is the normal Scrabble game, and there is the song association game where I give you a word and you just associate it with a song. So which one are you going with?
But then I think I'll go
with the Scrabble.
Yeah, bring it on.
Great. I trust you. Okay, so here is your first one. I'll start with the very simple one. So yeah. So you have to unscrabble this.
Okay. TGIF, thank God it's Friday.
Yeah, so you have to make it a word. It's a scramble game, right? So what word is that? If you have to rearrange it to form a word.
Oh, okay, yeah, I can see gift.
Gift. Amazing. Excellent. Yeah. Yes, gifts. Absolutely. So your next word is this. What can you see?
Oh boy.
What are you seeing?
This is hard. Oh, please, I'll pass.
You will pass. Okay, is there someone in the comment trying to help you? Good to be here, Daniel Manza. Good to have you here. Amazing. So if you're watching us, kindly share this show. Share it on WhatsApp, share it on Facebook, share it with your friends so they could, join us. So if you want to assist Collins, kindly go ahead in the comments. You have 10 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, nobody helped you, so I'll just give you the word. Since nobody helps you. So that's the word. Africa.
We didn't even come close. Nice one.
Oh, Anna's attempted it. Sorry, it came a bit late, but thank you, Anna. Thank you. He said Africa. Thank you for assisting him. So let's go to the final word. Please allow Collins to answer it, unless he calls for help before you can come in. So this is your word. Let's go.
I think I will have gone with the music thing, the other game.
Are you calling for help again?
No. Beautiful.
Good guy. You got it. So the word is beautiful, and that is a beautiful one right there. Thank you, Collins. Amazing. Thank you for attempting the show, the game show. So that is a 2/3. I mean, that is great. 2/3 is great. You missed out only one. So now let's get into the show proper. And today, like I said earlier, we will be talking about the crazy things that we have done for the sake of friendship. Those crazy things that someone actually did to us or that we did to other people or we heard about. So basically, that's what we'll be talking about. But before then, I want to ask you this question. What does friendship mean to you, Collins? What does friendship mean to you?
Words, but friendship is brotherhood in summary. Brotherhood in the sense that you have someone who has your interests at heart, who will go out of their way to protect you or to guide you, to correct you, and a lot of that. So friendship is a bond, is brother. Like I said, brother is someone that a person, gender without any, whether female or male, a person that has got your back, that is willing to come through for you in times of need, in terms of companionship, advice, information, guide, and whatnot. So that's friendship. Yeah.
Beautiful. I love that definition. That bond you have with someone, that makes it possible for them to come through for you when you need them, basically. And this could be for anything: financial needs, advice, emotional support, anything at all. That is what you call friendship. I love it. Thank you. So, can you now trace it back, to something a friend has done for you? So, can you mention something crazy a friend did that leaves you amazed and grateful at the same time?
There are a whole lot of them, but one that sticks that more with me right now is, although before that, I think for perspective, I think on my WhatsApp group when I shared this post, people were like, okay, they were thinking it's all the naughty things, and
Oh, okay.
crazy in this sense will be something almost ridiculous, like someone goes out of his or her way to do stuff
Exactly.
for you and all. So
Exactly.
one of that will be, immediately after my NYC, I didn't go
Mm,
back to my family. I didn't go back to my family. I didn't tell them anything. And there was this friend of mine. There is this friend of mine. I just called him,
mm,
yo, I'm coming to your place. He
mm,
doesn't have a house. He's himself staying with his elder brother. I didn't even call the elder
mm,
brother. I just moved. Yeah, and I was in that house for 2 years. I started my life there, got
boom.
job there, looking for a job. At some point, I stayed for almost a year without a job, and they were doing everything for me,
Taking care of
up
you.
to toothpaste, buying toothpaste, and all that. So I think that's about the craziest thing that guy has done for me.
Mm.
So yeah, yeah,
That's
and you see
that's
my
really commendable.
yeah,
Really, really commendable, if you ask me. Really commendable. You know how that people actually go out of their ways to sort of inconvenience themselves so they can make you happy, so they can make you comfortable. That's really, really commendable. Amarachi, I see you. Thanks for joining. We are happy to have you here too. So yeah, I see you. I see that. And sometimes some people don't think, oh, this is anything. They just do it out of their will, their free will. They just do it like it's nothing. But to
yeah,
you, at the receiving end, you know that this is everything. This is everything. Like someone just taking you. You're not related. Excuse me. You're not related. Just some brotherhood, like you said. And then they're taking you in, taking care of you, giving you shelter, a roof over your head. That's really, really some crazy thing right there. Anyways, before we come back to this discussion, if you're joining us as an audience, you can send in your story. We'll be glad to read it out. Just share it in the comment section. Something crazy that you have done for a friend, or that a friend, has done for you. Something crazy, but at the same time, you are grateful for, not nutty, crazy, like Colin said, putting it into perspective, not nutty, crazy, something someone does that is just really out of this world, but they're doing it to make you happy, to make you comfortable, that kind of a thing. So I'll go with the first story here, some of the stories we are reacting to. And the story says, my friend bailed me out of jail at 2 a.m. Please don't ask how I got there.
this
Oh
is
my, I can just imagine. So in my head, what scenario is playing in my head? Like someone who is probably coming back from maybe club or a
oh
hangout spot, because it must be late. So probably coming out, and maybe the person broke a traffic law, and then he's been arrested and taken into
been
detention.
arrested for late hours.
Yes. And then the person just like, who can I call? Oh? Okay, it's Collins that I can call. It's Collins that can come through for this kind of thing. It's Collins that will not be sleeping, because there are some friends at that point you can't even call them because you know them. It's either they've switched off their phone. You know that when they are
Yeah,
sleeping, their phone is not ringing and they will not
yeah,
even hear you. So you call those people will answer the phone, or probably are still awake at that time. Collins never sleep. Or maybe the person actually even went out with you, self, and Collins will be on his own way home now. So let me call him to just come back. That kind of a thing. What do you think,
yeah.
Collins, about this story?
There are some people that might be sleeping at that particular time. They will even see that call. They'll be like, they just snooze. They're like, Why is he calling me by this time? I beg. Yes,
That's
seriously, that's
true.
that's really crazy. Because
Honestly. And
there are very
sometimes, yeah.
that there are very few people that will come at that time that will actually pick my call.
Mm.
So this is something very, very commendable. It's crazy.
And it's also a different thing for someone to pick that kind of a call and for you to respond to what is on ground, to the situation. So another person might pick the call. Hey, Collins, what's up? Oh, look at this situation. I'm in a dilemma. Please, can you come through for me? And there'll be
Yeah.
excuses. Hey, okay, you know what? First thing in the morning. Now it's already late now. Now you know the what. You know it is late. You know where I'm staying. You know this. You know that. Don't
Yeah.
worry. First thing in the morning, I'll come help you. There are
True.
excuses enough, sir, enough. Because I mean it's 2 a.m. But then there is that one person who will say, you know what? Whatever it takes, whether it will mean to go wake up other neighbors, other friends, family members to say, let's go get Colin out. This he's not sleeping there. Let's go get him out. I think that's just that kind of situation. And it's just so beautiful to hear stories like
Ab-
this.
Yeah.
Yeah, so the next story says, I would have definitely flunked in the thermodynamics exam if my friend hadn't stayed up with me all night. However, the funny part is that he failed.
Oh
So this is a
man.
sad ending. This is a
Very
sad
silent.
ending.
Now this is crazy, crazy.
Honestly. Oh my
Honestly,
God.
I remembered one of while I was still in school. There's this guy,
Mm,
Baba Inks. Baba Inks will stake out his time. He will give us his notes to photocopy. He will still come to the block at night to to hold
tutorials.
what's it called, tutorials and all that. But then in his own case, he passes even more than us. But
Of
I can
course.
imagine him doing all that and then fail the exam. Oh,
Oh God. That would be painful. That would be so painful. And of course, shout out to Baba Inks. He was so helpful
yeah,
back then. I remember his note was like hand, I don't know how to call it. His notes
absolutely,
became like what do you call that? Handouts. His notes became
absolutely.
a handout, for everyone from 100 to 400. I remember the first time I saw those notes, I'm like, okay, wait, is it that a lecturer actually paid for someone to write this out because the handwriting is then it's detailed. It's just so beautiful. It was helpful. I remember I read lots of his notes in 100 level. It was helpful. Baba Inks, God bless you. We love you.
Shout out.
So you cannot imagine this. This is heartbreaking. This story is actually heartbreaking. Imagine someone actually helping
Honestly,
you out.
I might beef this
But I
person
mean,
for a long.
things you do for friends. Things you do for friends. Do you know my own personal experience is actually even close to this. So people believe that, oh, Becca, you have read before exams. So they believe that all those nights before exam is just waka pass for me. Whereas when I was in school, I was a lot of things. I was a leader at the fellowship level. I was a leader at, actually from my 200 upward, I was a leader at Lagos State Association, Student Association. I was also involved with their Black Spirits doing movie production. Even with you, that you are in the same team with me. So I was always busy. So most times, of course, I read. I go to the library to read. I even got a nickname from that. They call me the library. But I needed to like clean up my book, clean up my readings, do all those last minute cleanups before exam. But people do not believe that I don't have this knowledge already. That I don't. They just think I do not need it. So they will come the night to the exams. They will now come. Hey, hello, Becca, please explain this to me. And I'll be able to push them away. I mean, they are my friends. Most of them are my close friends. So I can't say, I beg, please, I won't read. They won't believe me. Who wants to believe Becca hasn't read? So I would stick out my neck. I will stick out my neck and ensure that they get it. I would explain to them, give them some of the things I've even read. Okay, look at this other points, add it to the one we were given in class. I will just do until maybe around 2, sometimes to 1 a.m. We'll be in class, studying, helping others, then I will now leave them, just go hide myself somewhere so I could just quickly brush up before the exams. Honestly, crazy things will actually do, even when you know that you might fail doing this thing, but you still go ahead to do it. But at the end of the day, it pays out, By the time the results come out and you see your friends also in flying colors, you're not the only one winning in your team. It's really beautiful. Imagine you're the only one winning in your team. What sense does that even make? That the only one with the A, and your friends are with the C, the D's, the E's. It does not make sense. So I always feel fulfilled when when my friends actually come out in flying colors. In fact, I remember when we graduated, one of my friends invited me over. She invited me to her house. Her father actually celebrated her results. She finished with a 2-1. And she told the father that was always doing revisions with her. The father said he wanted to see, he's late now, may he so rest in peace. He called me over to his house. I met her siblings, her father. They were so proud of me. Then when she told them that I finished with a first class, hey, everyone, no wonder, hey, that is it. Oh my God. It was really fun. I enjoyed my stay there with them. Anyways, this is the next story. It says, we had gone to Manali and I had suddenly fallen ill. My friends actually hunted down a local doctor, woke him up at 4 a.m. and got him to our hotel.
Wow.
Like, whatever it takes, whatever. What do you think?
Honestly, this is going way out of our lane. I remember one time in school, I think 200 level, we were in a rehearsal at the drama village. So I had an accident. I think someone was trying to throw mango from the mango tree outside
Oh my God.
into the well, and I wanted to grab it, and I fell on my left hand. I dislocated my hand. My friend then was in Congo. He was doing his diploma then. He had to leave what he was doing in Congo, came back to Samaru and took me to one place. One old man had to pick some people. The first thing that they fixed the handbag was, as in, he left almost immediately. We left the hostel together. I was going to Drama Village and he was going to Congo. And he had already gotten there. And he came back ASAP. As soon as they called him, he came back immediately. And I was like, whoa. Honestly,
beautiful things are friends too. I mean, all of these stories sort of follow the same pattern, and the pattern is that people going out of their way, to help their friends, people inconveniencing themselves to actually help their friends. I mean, this story is a beautiful story. This is a matter of life and death, and the friend could have easily died. They could have lost him if they say, "Oh, let's wait till morning," or why are we going to see the doctor now? Or, all of those kind of things. They didn't actually think or whatever it will cost them. They just went out there to get this done. Beautiful. The next story says, she bought me a Louis Vuitton bag with her first salary, and no, it was not fake. I don't go buy me Louis Vuitton like this. Which of my friends?
My birthday is on Tuesday. Maybe my friend will buy me a Homa Jeep.
Right? Why are they seeing these friends now?
My friend, if you're online, please.
An LV. An LV.
Not even the
Even
LV,
if they don't join now, we must share this
First salary.
First salary.
First salary. Wow.
Yes.
That's crazy. That's really crazy.
Crazy, honestly, this is what I call crazy. Crazy. This is the peak. I'm not a fake. An LV. No. This is it. This is it. I don't know. Somehow I just feel some people, because there's some things I see that I actually appreciate, that I know deep down me, I really can't do them. Maybe because I don't have the means now. So God bless me so I can bless my friends. Because I can't imagine packing all my salary to buy one person something when I know that there are people who also depend on me for stuff. And I also need to take care of myself, all of those things. So maybe when I'm really blessed, I can just look at it and say, Collins, your birthday is next week. Let me just get you to Intervenza, or I get you a Prado, or I get you a V8.
When everybody was when everybody was expecting to take that first salary to their parents, or religious people like me would take it to the altar, and everybody was friends.
Right.
Like, what's going through her head? Like, wow, that's friendship, man. That's friendship.
Yeah, such a beautiful
And that's
relationship.
crazy.
I love this, if you ask me. This is my definition
Yeah.
of crazy.
Yeah.
Okay, our final story for today says, my friend actually stole the attendance register from the class teacher's cabin to complete my attendance.
This gangster, please. See, I just remember our Kenswa days, 100 level, where I was doing general classes.
Yeah.
There was this girl then I was liking, but I wasn't close to her, I was my friend. So once I get to Akenzwa, I'll carry my backpack, I'll keep like 2 chairs, and I will be fighting with people. People are hustling, are struggling to get chairs. I'll tell them, no, somebody is coming, somebody has this chair. And she just stepped out, and she hasn't even gotten there.
Oh God.
Um,
When we're in school, you know how writing writing your friend's name on the attendance list was some sort of I love you, like I care about you, I have you in my mind. That was what it meant back then. You go to class, the attendance list is it's gold. Because even when we don't make it to class in time, we'll call ourselves, hey Jumi, what's up? I beg, write my name for attendance, write my name for attendance. And I think it got to the point where lecturers now got mad at us. They realized that we're writing attendance for other people. So what they do is, and I know them, I know those lecturers that did that then, they'll bring out the list and they'll start marking the attendance. Like they'll now mark it. Rebecca, your hand up, they'll tick. Collins, where are you? They tick. Some will even call your name and tell you to leave the class. So by the time they have those other days down there, it don't be for you, be that, that kind of a thing. So it's really, really crazy. And I love it. Anyways, that is those are the stories we have for you today. Thank you for joining us. Really do appreciate you staying through for us today. Collins, thank you so much for
Thank you
stealing
so
out
much. I really
time
appreciate
to
it.
join
Thank you.
us. All
Yeah.
right, take care. Till some other time. Bye. All right, guys, thank you so much for joining us today. Anyways, I do hope you enjoyed your stories today. If you're still with me at this point, kindly drop a comment. I want to see you. I want to know that you're with me. If we do not take anything away from today's show, is one, we should ensure that we sometimes, let's go out of our ways to help our friends. Let's be there for our friends. Let them know that we are not only with them when things are convenient, when things are easy to do, when it's daytime and we can help them, but in the night we cannot, break our backs to help them. When it's just 1 naira to help them and it's so easy, but when it is 500 naira, 1,000 naira, 20,000, 100,000 that we can afford, then it becomes, I'm sorry, I can't help you. So we should learn to go out of our ways, to help our friends. If you do not take anything away from this show today, take that away. And of course, also appreciate your friends. Identify those friends that are going out of their ways to help you. Identify them and appreciate them. Thank you so much for joining. God bless you. I love you. You know this, that I do appreciate you, that I love you. So the next time we meet here, I want you to be bubbling with a lot of stories, lot of sweet, sweet stories on friendship. Till next time, be good, keep being productive, and keep being friendly. Bye-bye.